Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today we're going to new chapter 6, in which the topic is the firefighting system. Okay, for this video we're going to look into the basic of fire protection and firefighting system, and also to understand the general requirement for fire protection system. Okay, what is fire protection system? Okay, mostly we have seen this system in the school, the university, in the big building, in shopping malls, even in a factory. So it's very important to have a fire protection system in which to make sure that to extinguish or to put out the fire, and also to prevent the spread of fire. The main concern is to prevent from injury and also cause death, okay, from the fire incident. And we also want to alert people if there's a fire occur, even though it's a small fire, to make sure that everyone have been clear from the uh, area, okay. And then to ensure the effectiveness of the fire protection system, 4 basic parts that is required, in which the water storage, okay, you must have enough water storage, and also you need a special pumping or water supply. Sometimes you have the storage but you don't have the power to deliver the water, so it won't help in the fire protection. And also you need a special pipe network, for example sprinkler, okay, it's the sprinkler and hydrant, and also hose. And also we need some portable, okay, portable, for example the fire extinguisher. And alarm is very important to alert people so that they can evacuate the building or the place. Okay, what are the main point regarding the fire protection? Okay, sufficient volume, pressure and duration of water supply is very important. Okay, sometimes you have seen this red color storage. This one is specifically for the firefighting, okay, especially for a bigger building. So they have this storage because they need to have the powerful water to help to extinguish the fire. And nowadays all the buildings must have or comply with the building code and fire code. For example, they must have the fire escape plan, they must have the fire escape stairs, and also all the signs must be put up all over the building, the school, the university, the library, the factory, okay. And also you need to have the fire extinguisher visible and easy to access, and also make sure all the fire exit will not be blocked. So it's very important. And then the deviation from the both code may increase, depends on the place, okay. When the place involved with lots of people, so it must be very important to have this fire protection system. And also big buildings must have sufficient water supply, okay. And sometimes they don't have the water source, so they need to make sure that they know where to get it, okay. It's very important. And what is the purpose of the functional fire protection system? The main idea is to protect human life, okay. Human life need to be protected, and then to prevent the huge destruction of property and also environment. So we need to prevent the fire from spreading, okay. To minimize the cost of reconstruction, okay, sometimes when the fire happens, so you need to do some renovation, some cleanups, okay. And then also to minimize the cost of medical when people got injured, okay. That's very important to have the fire protection system. To enhance daily activity exposed to fire risk, especially in the foundry, okay. So you need to reduce, because it's already dangerous there with lots of hot temperature, with all the open fire and everything. So we need to reduce the risk, and then to alert people of emergency situation to evacuate the building. So they need to have the procedure, they have the assembly point, so everything must be prepared. They have the SOP, and they have the fire marshal for each floor, So they need to do some fire drill so that make sure that when the emergency occurs, so everyone is ready. Okay, and the main point is to meet the requirement of OSHA, okay, Occupational Safety Health Act 1994, in which is a requirement. If you don't follow, you can get penalty, or even you can be it's going to cost you lots of trouble, okay, for your company. So these are the general requirement fire protection system. Okay, these are the basic requirement. Even though it's for small or big company, these are the they need to follow. They need to have all this. First is the employer must develop fire protection program. So everyone must aware and know about this, and they must provide required firefighting equipment. And this must be covered even during the construction. So it's not just when the building is ready, but before that, they make sure that they have the fire protection program and also the firefighting equipment, okay, even though in the construction site. Number two, the employer must make sure that all the firefighting equipment, for example, the fire hose, the fire extinguisher, the alarm, are in the visible location and easy to access. Okay, so that anyone, anytime, they can use all the firefighting equipment. And then also the access route, okay, and make sure that there's no obstacles, no obstructions along the fire exit. Okay, it's very important. And make sure all the fire exit is not locked. If it's locked, so people will get trapped. Okay, number three, the employer shall be ensured that all fighting equipment must be periodically inspected and maintained to make sure that whenever they need to use the firefighting equipment, it is ready to use. Okay, ready to go means that it have been checked maybe 6 months or yearly to make sure that all the equipment is in a good condition and ready to be used. And the number four is make sure that the employer must provide a trained firefighting team. So they need to have training courses and equip them with the sufficient firefighting equipment, and also it must be done in the correct way. So the effectiveness and the efficiency of the team, it's very important. Okay, so they have the fire drills, they have the fire prevention program, they have the training to use fire extinguisher or to use the hose, and they know when the alarm they heard the alarm where they should be going, okay, maybe to the assembly point, right? So these are the major requirement for fire protection system. Okay, these are some of the questions from the previous year. So we will discuss in the live session. So next we're going to look into the general maintenance of the firefighting system.